You're thinking. Because if you're not using this vast ability to create your world, that's what you do by your thoughts. You create your world. You create your belief systems, and that comes from the expanse of your brain and through the... All right. Well, we are finally back. I know it was probably about a couple of weeks ago for all of you when we sent out that our new studio setup was ready for AJECI, and we sent that out, and we were planning to come on that week. So much has been going on. You know, April, first of all, is busy for us and our family. First of all, we are true believers. We are ordained preachers, consecrated and all of that good stuff. So we had Holy Week that makes everything busy. Our anniversary is always around either Palm service or Resurrection service every year, which is April 4th. So we celebrate our anniversary. We had 2 pre-anniversary celebrations. Seems like we just keep expanding this, going from 1 month to 2 months. But that's wonderful. That's wonderful. We're excited about that. And our daughter, our first daughter born to our marriage union, her birthday was on April 9th, just about, what's that, 5 days after our anniversary. And she celebrated her big 17th. We're still celebrating the anniversary and her birthday this weekend. And so I just stopped by real quick because I wanted to come and talk to you all. This is the return of what we used to call motivational moments. It is now called coaching moments with Master Coach AJ Hicks, and I am your host. And so let's give a few updates. So we will be bringing coaching moments back. Before we would do it about 45 minutes to an hour. We're now cutting that down. And we're now going to do them for about 15 to 20 minutes. And instead of once a week, we're going to do them about 2 to 3 times. 2 to 3 times a week, we will bring coaching moments on. Now, one of those coaching moments will be to motivate you, all of our clients, all of our customers, as well as all of our would-be clients and would-be customers and those who follow us on all social media platforms. Well, this is a simple and easy and quick way for you to get coaching on some level, all right? For you to get coaching on some level. Now, I'll be honest with you, it's only going to take you so far because, of course, we just don't give everything away for free, right? I think even the streets know that if the game is to be sold, not told. Wealthy people know if you're good at something, don't do it for free. All right, and so otherwise you'll stay broke and always be broke, right? And so if God bless you with a gift, a talent, a skill, that is also what you're going to be able to monetize, right? And then be able to amass the wealth you need in order to have the life that you want to have with you and your family, right? And then, of course, leaving an inheritance, leaving a legacy, a legend, and building a dynasty that you will pass down to your children and your grandchildren. And then that is called generational wealth, right? Or multi-generational wealth. And that should be the goal of every person. Every person should be seeking to do that. Every person, and I know some people say, oh, well, I'm not that good at this, I'm not that good at that. Doesn't matter. You should do that. Now, that'll be one of our coaching moments where we will come and we will bring you coaching moments that will bring you success, motivation, and will help spark ideas and help you to think and put on you. All our clients know, put on your thinking cap, help you to think, get in your think tank, brainstorm, and write it down, right? And so you will learn more about our process and how we do certain things, because then one of the other coaching moments will be us helping you to understand who is AJ Enterprises Commonwealth Incorporated and who we are and what we do. We're also going to help you become better acquainted with us, because we're going to take you through all the basic steps of our coaching process, our different coaching packages, We're going to take you through costs and prices and fees, and then we're going to take you through other pertinent information that you need to know. And if you come on coaching and come aboard with AJECI, then you're going to have a total understanding of our process and how we do what we do. And that would already put you on the starting block for those who ran track. I've done track and field. I got a daughter that does track and field. That will put you on the starting block, give you a head start so you can take off. All right. And then if we just did one more, it would probably be something that would be a different special type of coaching moment for you so that you can be and become everything that God has intended for you to be. And hopefully you want to do that. Hopefully that's a plan of yours, right? Hopefully you want to get set up with that, right? So we want you to have the very best. We want to see you succeed. We want to see you get to a better place. We want to see you actually, ascend and elevate, right? And go higher. Yeah, we want to see it. And our part is to help you get there. Okay? Our part is helping you get there. That's our job, and that's our promise to you. Your job is to, once you come on board with us and hire us as your coach, your job is to now do the work, right? Our job is to coach. Your job is to follow the coach's instructions. We make that very clear, and sadly enough, we've had, I think a couple of people who they don't seem to get that, right? When you're born as a child, you come up as a child, and you actually are taught by your parents. You wouldn't know how to tie your shoes. You wouldn't know how to comb your hair. You wouldn't know how to dress. You wouldn't know how to do certain things, right? Except you were taught by someone. Your first teachers are your parents. Then it's your school educators. And then there's those who educate you, in church and in your spirituality. And there's those who educate you in business and in finance. And so, we need everything. We need spiritual leaders, pastors, shepherds. We need coaches. We need mentors. We need therapists. Many people need therapists, don't want to get them, but you absolutely need them. We need it all. We need it all. We need true friends. We need people who will covenant and be covenant partners with us and accountability partners. You need all of this in life to succeed, right? And so we're going to help you to learn all of that and help you to grow to a better place and reach a better place so that you can really succeed in this life, meet your goals, meet your level of success, elevate, and then you're going to be able to live that great, good life, that luxurious life that you want to live, right? And we have a saying, right, amongst the entrepreneurial community, right, that we work hard for a few years so that we can do what most people can't for the rest of our lives. All right. And that's what you want to be able to do. You want to work hard for a few years. You got to just say, you know what? I'm going to put my head down. For those of you who go clubbing and things like that, you're going to make a decision. I'm not doing it. I'm not going out every weekend, with your friends or whoever. I'm not going to continue to spend and waste money, right? If some of you have smoking habits and things you just need to get rid of. It's harming you anyway, right? Get rid of it so you can save all that money on cigarettes and marijuana and whatever else. You just need to save that money. And so a lot of times people say, I don't have the money. You need to stop the frivolous spending. You need to stop overspending so that you have the money you need to be able to put it where it really counts in your life. And that's coaches, that's mentors, that's, some of you get to the point you need CPAs, you need attorneys, you need all of this, okay? And so, no, a lot of times for most people, it's not that they don't have the money, it's that they are misspending and misappropriating their funds. And that's the only reason why they don't have the money, all right? All right, so with that said, let's kick off as we are in the beginning of this year, just came into the fourth quarter in April. I'm sorry, not the fourth quarter, the second quarter. I'm sorry, I already speeded us up to 2027. Coming into the second quarter in the fourth month. I was thinking of April being the fourth month. Come to the second quarter in the fourth month, when the first month of the second quarter. So if you already have not started at the end of last year, like these plans to come back and do all of this, we were already planning probably halfway through 2025. All right. And then it's a lot of work. It's not simple. You know, we have to set up our studio. We got to change our setup because we do our online ministry here. We do our online church here. We do all of that stuff here, all online. So, you know, you got to change it and then set it up again and then reset up lights and all of this stuff. We got to make sure everything is right. Then the online presence got to be right. It's work. For those of you who do, I mean, real online, whatever you do online. And I mean, I'm talking about real studio setups and mics and all of this kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Ours doesn't just sit still. You know, we have to now, after we set the studio up, once we get offline, we put everything back and pack it back into the studio. And then we got to like kind of, when I say pack it, I mean all of the lights and everything just come in real close. And so when we set up again, we got to pull everything back out, the lighting, set it back in perfect place, make sure it's set right before we come online, all that. It's a lot of work. But I wanted to get to you today. I am on my way to still celebrate my anniversary all month long. So my wife, Angela, and I are going out, and then I'm still celebrating my daughter's birthday from April 9th. We always have a private family party, then we have a public party. So her public party is today. She's going out, she's going to restaurants, she's going to have some fun, arcades, all that stuff. So I was like, you know what? Before we leave, because I don't know, and we're doing that tomorrow. We're going to the movies tonight for her after my wife and I go out for our anniversary. So I don't know. I said, I'm probably going to get real busy again. It's been a couple of weeks. I told the people I was coming on. It wasn't a lie. I just had so much going on. I said, I want to get set up and I want to come on and talk to the people and help people and then prepare them for what we have coming next. Yes. And we have a great surprise for you. And it's coming very, very soon. All right. So now let's get into it. For today's coaching moment, I want to talk to you about not having the money. Okay. You will probably say, you know what, Coach AJ, I want to do that, but I don't have the money. Oh, yes. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, I sent out Entrepreneur Impact to so many of you all. We're on the list. We're currently number 8. Number 8. We made both first cuts, top 20, and then top 15. We're still in the running. So we are trying to win. We want you to vote for Coach AJ. If you see it on, it should be on our Facebook page, on our LinkedIn page. Right now, we're streaming on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. All right. So you go to our pages on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. We are streaming. All right. On all 3 of those platforms currently. And we're going to blast it out to some of our other platforms after we get done with the live coaching moment. So now I want to talk to you about not having the money. Now I know what you said, and I know what you said. You say, Coach AJ, I don't have the money. I would love to do those things. Well, I just gave you some ways that you can save money and you can keep most of your money to put it to where it's needed most in your life. All right. First of all, it takes money to make money. I think most people know that too. It takes money to make money. So if you keep saying, well, I don't have money to afford a coach, I have money to afford a mentor or whatever, I don't have the money to pay for that course or this class or this master class or this module or whatever the case may be. Listen, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. You're going to stay broke. All right. It's going to take prayer. It's going to take studying. It's going to take research. It's going to take coaches, mentors. It's going to take following instructions and following the plan and sticking to the plan. We'll get into that. That's one of our other coaching moments, stick-to-itiveness. You need stick-to-itiveness. And if you're not going to be consistent, that once you start doing it, you must stay consistent. I cannot tell you how many people, clients, customers we've dealt with that have not stayed consistent. And then they wonder why they don't succeed, why they don't make it, why they don't get further, why they don't go anywhere, is because you need consistency and persistency. You're not persistent enough, and you're not consistent enough. So many that we've run across, I won't say so many, but a few of our clients that have not completed their coaching plans, right? And I'm telling you, and I watch them, and I watch them. I watch some for a year or 2 years, and they never go anywhere beyond their last coaching session. This is not speculation. This is experience and proof. And I don't care what it is, whether it's a job, whether it's college, education, whether it's a business, whether it's marriage, parenting. Okay, because we do all of that. We're certified life coaches, certified business coach on the expert level, a certified master coach. I have all of my credentials. All right. And you all, there should be on a highlighted page, at least on Facebook, I know. And then soon we'll probably get them on LinkedIn. They are on LinkedIn. They're also on LinkedIn. Our credentials are on there. So you can actually go and put in a code, a special number we have on the site, and it will pull up our credentials. So they are authentic. There's nothing fake, phony about them, and we didn't pay no $5 for them either. Okay? It wasn't astronomical, but we paid a little money to get certified. We had to study, research, take the test, and pass. I did that 3 times. All right, so we do all things life coaching. All right, I just want you to know we do spiritual coaching, we do life coaching, we do parent coaching, we do marriage coaching, we do financial coaching, credit coaching. We do it all. All right, but our niche is business coaching. However, we are very good at all of those things. All right, I've been married now, our anniversary just hit 18 years, 5 children, 3 grandchildren. We've had all the ups and downs. We've studied, we've learned, we've been to therapists and counselors when we couldn't figure it out. Yes. And so it's very important that you do these things. And so I'm simply here to help you. I want to help you. Okay? All right. So I want to talk about not having the money and knowing how to earn it is the difference between your financial future. Let me say it one more time. Not having the money and knowing how to earn it is the difference between your financial future. So I'm going to give you about 4 points, and let's break that down. Number 1, there are many reasons why you may not have the money. All right? I'm going to hit all your excuses, right? Maybe you were born into a poor family. Maybe you were born into a poor neighborhood. Maybe you went to poor schools, bottom last schools that did not give you proper education or elevated education. Maybe you didn't graduate high school. Maybe you don't have a college degree. Maybe you don't have any type of trades or certifications. Okay, there's a lot of reasons why you may not have the money. Again, maybe you're simply misspending and misappropriating your funds. Okay, so with that said, I want to tell you, just because you've been through all of those things, and let me be the first to raise my hand, I've been through it all. You read my bio, some of it is there. All right, I've been through not being able to afford haircuts. I've been through not having name brand shoes. Okay, I've been through being made fun of at school. Okay, I've gone hungry because there's not enough food in the house. Okay, I've been through all that. I grew up in the ghetto in the hood, and look what I'm doing today. It is not an excuse. All right. I have been one of those people who used to misspend and misappropriate funds. Been there, done that. Write a book about it. All right. I once was the guy who didn't have a high school diploma. Went and got my GED a year later. Aced it. well above the low score because I was never dumb or stupid. I had real issues going on in my life growing up in the ghetto in the hood as a young teenage boy. Okay, then I went and got some college certificates, and I took some college level classes. I gained experience by working, been working since I've been like 12 years old. And I took every skill I learned on every job to the next job. And eventually I took all of those skills into my own business. And businesses, for-profit businesses, non-profit businesses, and so on and so forth. So it's not an excuse. Here's the next point that I want to make, dealing with not having the money. Remember, not having the money and knowing how to earn it is the difference between your financial future. You can easily go from not having it to knowing how to earn it. And all you have to do is simply listen to somebody who's earned it, who's done it, and who knows how to do it, and you can get there as well. All right? Okay. Now, here's the next thing. Here's the next thing. Number 2. Yet, the next issue is, how do you get more of it? Yes, you. I'm talking to you. How do you get more money then? How do you earn more? How do you go from not having it to earning more and having not just not enough to just enough? How do you go to more than enough? Right? And so there's several ways you can do that. But what I always tell people, I promise you, one of the best ways for you to go to not having it to knowing how to earn it is to start a business. I promise you, it is one of the easiest and the fastest ways for you to make the money you want to make, amass the wealth you want to amass, live the life you want to live, mansion, luxury cars, vacations and trips whenever you want. Remember, but you got to work hard for a few years so you can live so you got to do what most people won't do and work hard for a few years without all the extra going out and all the, no, you just go, nope, I'm not going, I'm focused on my mission, on my goal. I am going to get to 6 and 7 figures and beyond. And until I do that, it's no time necessarily for fun. Not if it's having to keep spending money frivolously. Okay. So you don't want to be frivolous with your money. Okay. And you don't want to be careless. Money is a seed. Money is a seed. And when you plant the seed, you water it, you give it sunlight, and it grows. Okay. You can say that business, when you start a business, that's also a seed that you got to plant money into. And when you do your marketing, advertising, when you work your business, that's sun and that's water. And it causes your business to grow. All right. So it's easy. Some of you are so gifted and skilled. You are. You are. You do have what it takes. You can make it. It's not as hard as you think. You can get there. And I'm here to help you do just that, to get there. All right? And so all you have to do is listen and apply. Listen and apply. Listen and apply. It's simple. Okay. Some of you are gifted at crafts, arts and crafts. You're good at making things with your hands. Okay. I'm sure some of you have seen some of the news all on social media lately of the rapper The Baby and a guy trying to give him a picture of his 2 daughters that he painted. And The Baby kept going. People say, oh, that was disrespectful. That guy paints a lot of pictures for the stars and celebrities, whatever, coming to Dallas. And then The Baby response is, listen, first of all, I'm not cool with a guy finding pictures of my children, my daughters, as an earthly father and painting them. I'm definitely not cool with them coming to me outside of a nightclub and giving it to me. And I'm going to tell you, I agree with The Baby, but I also agree that there's maybe a better way he could have responded to the guy. But again, First of all, listen, the guy's from the hood. He's still hood. All right. He gangster, all of that. So how did you think he was going to respond? You better be glad he just didn't even say nothing and kept going. Because he probably could have tore your head off. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I've been there and done that too. Lived that life too. Thank God he delivered me. All right. So that don't mean I'm no pushover, so don't try. Right? So, but so this is the things that we're talking about, right? And so you can paint like that guy. And you can go on the street and say, hey, I'll paint your picture for, 25, 30 bucks, 40, 50, whatever you're going to charge. You may want to start a car wash business. Say, well, I don't know what to do because I don't have money to get a building for a car wash, and I don't have adequate tools to give to employees, and I don't have money to hire employees, and I don't even know where to start. I'm going to tell you exactly where you can start. Go in your house, get that mop bucket, get you some dish detergent, right? Get you some dishwashing detergent. Get you some towels out of your house, some old rags, some old tore up t-shirts, whatever. Get them. Okay. Dry. Or here's another plan. If you got a few dollars, let's say you got about 20 bucks, 25 bucks, you can go to a Dollar Tree, buy you a bucket, buy you car wash liquid, buy towels, buy air fresheners, buy tire shine, buy leather cleaner, vinyl cleaner. It's all there. Dollar Tree will charge $1.25. Some of the stuff they steady going up on. Some of it $1.50 or more. But some of the less expensive stuff, $1.25. If you want to get some of the like Armor All name brand tire shine and stuff like that, the cleaner costs you about $3 to $5 in the $3 to $5 aisle. Right? You can go in there and with a few dollars, buy that, set up in front of your house, get you a poster board, put up car wash, $10, $15, $20, whatever you're going to charge. See, the point of it is you have to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. And if you just keep sitting there saying, well, I don't have enough money to go get a car wash building, and you're not going to get anywhere. You have to start somewhere, and that's why you need a coach. You need a coach. Okay? You until you get that in your head, you need a coach. I have had several coaches. I have paid them. I have taken major master classes and courses upwards of $1,500, $2,000. I have paid for them. $1,200, $1,000, $700, $500. I've done it because I was serious and I had my mind made up that I want to get somewhere. And I know this person knows what they're talking about. You can feel it. That's my coach. But then you watch me now, I'm your coach. And you're just waiting. And the longer you wait, the longer it's going to take for you to get to your place of wealth. You need to contact us today. You don't even know. We have affordable rates for the average working class American because we don't have a whole lot of overhead and big leasing offices. My home office is right over here across from me. My file cabinets, my desktop computers. Okay, it's all there. Right? I have my mini fridge. I have my microwave. It's all set. Right? I can sit there and work all day and get busy with my clients. All right. So because my overhead is low, I don't have to charge astronomical rates because I'm trying to help people who are marginalized, those who are least likely to succeed, knowing they don't have tens of thousands of dollars for courses and $100,000 for this course and $50,000 for that one and $25,000 for that one. I'm meeting you right where you are with affordable rates for the average working class American. We make sure we keep our prices in that range. And I'm telling you, we got a price range for everybody. We got a coaching package for everybody. I think our least our coaching package that costs the least, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's an hourly coaching package that you can get. And if you come into a coaching plan with that hourly package, I believe we got that set at where you can get it done for, I think, somewhere between 49 and 74.99. I think 49 and 74.99. We got a coaching package that fit every person's budget. So there is absolutely no excuse. All right, so let's get to the next one. Third point: you must connect the dots. You must connect the dots. All right. So when we're talking about not having enough money and knowing how to earn the money, you got to connect the dots from not having it to get to the place where you know how to earn it. And it's step 1, it's step 2, it's step 3, it's step 4, it's step 5. Okay, so on and so forth. You get the point. You got to know how to connect the dots. That's what coaches and mentors do for you. They help you connect the dots. They help you find what it is you're missing. Help you understand that's why you're not getting to your goal. So they'll help you get over those humps, help you go around those problems and challenges. If there's a will, there's a way. You either go over it, under it, on the left side or the right side. And if that doesn't work, just blast through the problem. And you'll end up on the other side. All right? If you have a will, then there is a way. And I'm going to tell you, AJECI will never turn away any paying client. I'm just going to tell you that. And, honestly, we try not to be so vocal about that, because then people will start thinking they can come and get things for free. All right? But we will help any paying client or get it for next to nothing. Well, it has to be at least worth our time. Let me say that. But if you come and say, hey, this is how much money I have. What package do you have to fit that? What can you do? I'm serious. I want to be coached. I don't have a lot. This is what I can afford to put out every month to coach. We have a package for that. And I guarantee you, we have one for you. All you got to do is contact us. Many of y'all are afraid. You're scared. You got to get out of that fear. You got to get up off of your do nothing, and you have to do something. Did you hear what I just said? You have to get up off of your do nothing, and you have to do something. If you do nothing, nothing will happen. But if you start to do something and start to work your way toward the goal, eventually you'll get there. And you'll be able to celebrate and say, I made it. That's what we want to see. We want to celebrate with you. But you'll never know unless you contact us. All right, here's my fourth and final point for today, and we're going to wrap this up. Stop talking about what you don't have and use what you do have. You have to rewire your brain, literally. You have to rewire your brain to get out of bad habits and out of bad thinking and get out of stinking thinking. You really do. And stop saying, I can't afford it, and start asking yourself the question, how can I afford it? And when you start running your brain, start thinking about how and start thinking about plans and ways and scenarios to get there, you will more than likely find a way to get it done. But if you just keep saying, well, I don't have this, don't have that, don't have this, don't have that, don't have that, don't have this, you're never going to go anywhere. You have to start somewhere. And use what you do have. Well, I don't have anything. You got a gift. You have a gift. And if you use it, it'll work. It'll work. I promise you, it'll work. You got a gift. And you can get to where you want to be. if you only believe that you can get there. Okay? What do you have? I just talked about a car wash and going to your house, get the bucket, get some old towels, and get some dishwasher liquid and washing cars. The more money you make, the more you're able to go buy more, name brand and top brand products to clean cars more effectively. Before you know it, you'll be able to go to that Dollar Tree like I talked about. If you didn't have really any money at first, you can't start from nothing. You're talking to a guy who started his first business, a janitorial business. I had started 2 of those. My first janitorial business, I promise you, no lie, I started it without one dime. My first accounts were 4 Bank of Americas. I had 2 standalone buildings and I had 2 in-stores, Bank of America in-stores inside of Snooks. And I was going out into like West County and going into University City and places like that. That was my first janitorial accounts. 4 Bank of Americas, started off without one dime. One dime. Hold that, please. Started off without one dime. Okay, so that is very, very important. Studio people, they hit that too soon. We're going to share that with you in a moment. I started off without one dime, not one single dime. So when you talk to me and you're telling me what you don't have and what you can't do, and I'm just doing this, and I'm knowing it's excuses. You may not see that right now, but those are excuses. I had no excuses when I started janitorial business, my first business back in 2000, without one dime. There is no excuse. If you really want to do it, you can do it. And guess what? I had no guidance. I had a little bit, because I was those Bank of Americas I subcontracted. I had a little bit, and they were giving me some pointers and some things to do. Everything else, I figured out on my own. I'm a nerd. I'm a researcher. I'm a studier. That's what I do. I gather knowledge. I get understanding. I gain wisdom, and I apply it. And now I get to coach and train and teach and show others how to do the same thing. And I want to show you how to do it. Stop saying I don't have and start asking yourself, how can I have it? Stop saying I can't afford it. So ask yourself, how can I afford it? If I don't have the money to go on that trip, how can you afford to go on that trip? And you may not go on it this year, but you can go on it next year with a plan. All right? And you just listen. You got to stop the imposter syndrome. You got to stop lying to yourself. You got to get brutally honest. And if you say you want to do something, you got to get to work. You got to get to work. It'll work if you work it. And if there is a will, then there is a way. All right? So these are the things that we want to help you to do. You can get there if you only believe you can get there. And be willing to put your money where your mouth is. Make a small investment into a coach. Follow the plan. Follow what they instruct you to do as a coachee. And I guarantee you, if they're a good coach, like I am, they will coach you and teach you to do the same things they've done. And guess what? They've already made all the mistakes and already hit all the pitfalls that they can help you to avoid. And you won't have to have the problems and issues that they once had. This is the beauty of hiring a coach, knowing that they've already been this way and they've already done this and done that. They've already made 6 figures. Some have already made 7 figures. Some on their way to making 7 figures. Some on their way to making 8 figures. Right? Listen to the success stories of all of these people. Now, me, I'm not the guy to show you. I took many of you know. One of my videos is up on our page. Where I'm at the beach. I live right down the street from the beach. I live like 1 minute away from the beach. I have coach clients at the beach. I'm so glad spring is here. It's getting hotter. Summer's coming. I can go to the beach. I can leave my residential office, go down the street, coach my clients at the beach. It'd be the peaceful, serene place in nature, drawing the energy from the sun, grounding in the sand, and I can coach you at the same time. It's a lovely thing. But I'm not the guy that puts houses and cars online and on social media. I don't do that. I've had all kind of luxury cars. I still have them for the last 14 to 16 years, to be exact. All I'm trying to do is to help people to done what I've done, achieve what I've achieved, and go even further. If you go further than I'm going, first of all, I'm not a hater at all. But I'm certainly not the type of person going to hate on you that I coached you and you got further than I went. You want to know why? Because the student is never greater than the teacher, and the servant can never be greater than the master. If it wasn't for what they taught you, you would have never got there. So hate for what? Okay? Listen, we want to help you get there. We want to help you amass the wealth, and we want to help you succeed. And that's why Suprise is coming. I am glad to tell you that as we come back online, and I'm telling you, you're going to start seeing a whole lot of us, to announce our first online course as we come back. Our first online coach will be, I wanted to call it Getting Money as a Family, as I appeal to the marginalized. But then I thought, well, maybe that's not too marketable. So we want to appeal to everybody. However, my first target audience and target customer is to help the marginalized and those who have gone without for so long and just don't know how to get there and don't know how to succeed. I'm trying to help you. And again, that's why we keep our prices so affordable at a rate they can afford. It's not so far above them that they never get there. All right, we have price comparisons with our plans, with Grant Cardone, with Tony Robbins, with Les Brown, with several coaches. And when you see the price comparing, you're like, oh my God, we are super affordable. Again, I don't have all the overhead those guys have. I don't have all these different people working with me. I'm the coach. If I coach you, you hire me to be your coach, I'm your coach. Nobody else is going to coach you. And only sometimes you're going to go through our systems, maybe AI systems. Maybe sometimes we probably even deal with my wife, Angela. If she's I do flyers and things, but she's gotten, so she does it for our nonprofit organizations, and she's gotten so great at it, she's outpaced me. So I'm thinking to myself, well, why would I do it? And she's better than I am at doing these flyers and doing graphic design and motion flyers and all of these kind of things. So I just told her, you know what, honey, I'm going to start running my clients who need those flyers and motion flyers and whatever it is. You need collages, or you need graphic design for a big backdrop or whatever you're going to do. She's going to be the one to do it for you. So then you'll talk to her directly to get all of that done. You'll give me some basic information. Then if she needs anything else, she'll reach out to you, or maybe I'll reach out to you, however she wants to do it. If I have to be the mediator in that, that's fine. But a lot of times it's great to be able to just get it directly to her. She'll get all your information, understand your vision for what you want to do, and then she'll create it and bring it to life. Okay. So I'm so excited to announce to you now the Making Money as a Family online our first online group coaching course. It's our first online group coaching course. It's called Making Money as a Family. Subtitled, How to Start a Family Business. It's titled Making Money as a Family. Subtitled, How to Start a Family Business. All right, we want to help you to do that. So many of you all You're saying, well, I don't have money for employees, but your employees are sitting right in your face. Oh, man, you're watching TV with them. You live with them. You go to the mall with them. You go shopping with them. You go to the beach with them. You go to dinner with them. They're right there. And all of you all, with all of your gifts, talents, and skills, you all can put them together and run a Fortune 500 company. Wow. I want to help you do that. So now we've moved this. If you're already one of our clients and customers, that means you've already talked to us. You've probably been through a discovery call. Maybe you haven't started a coaching plan yet, or you've gotten some a la carte service from us, because we also do that as a CEO of the company, Master Coach, but also business specialist. We say that because we not only coach you to do these things, we also create the things for you. So we're able to get all your merch done. We can get shirts, t-shirts, we can get hats, we can get umbrellas, we can get mugs. You can get jackets, book bags, whatever it is, we can create it for you. And we can get that merch to you and get it shipped straight to your door. I do that graphic design. I send it out to a print shop. The print shop ships it straight to your door, straight to your front door. We create websites. We create logos. Oh my God, we do all of these things. So many things that we do, we get done for you. We help you to get your professional photo shoot done. We do it all, people. We are a one-stop shop. Once you come to us, you won't need to go anywhere else. I promise you that. And all of it is top quality. All right? These designs, this fly here on this vertical banner, my wife created it. Now we took it, boom, I sent it to the print shop, put the flyer on this banner, put it on a vertical retractable banner, boom. This horizontal banner, we created it all. I sent it to my print shop, they printed it, and boom, voila, there you go. Okay? So no excuse. We can do all of that. So sometimes you may not, if you say, well, I don't need coaching, I took it or whatever, but we also provide all of these services. All right? So everything that you see that we do it ourselves. It's all in-house. All this top quality stuff in-house. Okay? So we want to do that for you. Let's get the flyer up now, since they accidentally did it a moment ago. Oh, and by the way, let me just tell you, you're wondering who helps me when I need help to do certain things. My family, I just told you, my wife does flyers and things, and she does logos. And she's just, there's some stuff she's working on doing. She's going to be proficient at all of that. I do logos. But now I want her to do it. And if I can, I want to pass all my graphic design to her. Okay. And so there is the flyer. Making money as a family. How to start a family business. It is an online group coaching session. It is the first of its kind from our company. It will be. Now, we've now changed the date. Some of you all, if you've already been on our email list and you've been keeping up with us, you've been happy to see that if you accepted it already, it keeps changing. And that's because we want to give you enough time to be able to get your funds together to do whatever it is you need to do. And go ahead and make your payment and sign up for this online group coaching course. So we want to make sure you got enough time. So it's about a month now, a little bit less than a month. We're now going to do it on May 3rd. That will be a Sunday, but most families are at home and you're preparing for the next, for that, the start of that, the beginning of that week, that work week, rather. Well, that's when we want to do it. It's going to be on Sunday, May 3rd, 2026 at 7:00 p.m. All right. So this is how it's going to work. Once you make your payment, you're going to be invited into our private Facebook group. Well, we have AJECI training courses and modules. It's a private group. You cannot find it. It is not public. You can only be invited in it by us. So once you sign up, we have your name. We're going to invite you into that private group. That's where we're going to do our online group coaching session. All right. Now, the way to do that is you click on the registration form. All right. If you look on the bottom right corner in the little yellow stop signing thing, kind of hexagonal. Then it says click to register. That is a link, people. That is a link. When you click on it, it's going to take you to the Google form. You're going to input all your information to the Google form, and it's going to collect it. And then we're going to have all the information we need. Now, let me say this, because sometimes people on Facebook, they don't have their actual government name listed on Facebook. They have some other name that they go by or whatever they want to put their online name as. Well, if you want to be invited into the private Facebook group, you need to put the Facebook name on that form. And it's going to tell you, list all of the people, all right, who will be in the group. You're going to put it on that form. All right. And then the payment links are there for you to make the payments right in the group form. Right? Is that right, Angela? That's right. Okay. So you'll be able to, you once you go into it, you put the information in and it's all right. How do you want to pay? Now we have payment. You can do it through Cash App. You can do it through PayPal. We can send you an invoice, or you can do a card by phone and our Square system with Square. We also have Stripe. We can do the payment through Stripe. We have multiple payment platforms. So if you just want to use different platforms, you prefer to use a different platform, not a problem. We have many of them. All right. Now, let me tell you about how this cost works. If you see that other yellow stop signing thing there by how to start a family business, it says the cost is $125. It is up to 5 people. Up to 5 people. And if you had 5 people, the way you all will break down your payment, right, will be $25 a person. Oh my God. I gotta go. I'm in there way longer than I want to. I gotta go. But this is crazy. This is crazy. We have never did anything this low. Listen, if you miss this, I cannot listen. And I'm serious. I cannot guarantee that you will ever see this price again. Can I be really brutally honest with you? I'm not lying. Really, again, because you all know we're ordained preachers. We serve the Lord for real. But this is what the Lord put on my heart. And I thought, wait a minute. That's only $25 per person. I said, okay, this is what the Lord led me to do. So understand something. If I was doing this out of my own mind, it would not have been this. We're still going to be affordable, but it wouldn't have been this low. But there's pretty much, I just told you what our lowest coaching package is. There's nothing we do that's low that will break down to $25 a person. Please understand this. I'm telling you, you want to get, and you want to do it quick. May 3rd, you got a little less than a month, about 3.5 weeks. May 3rd, 7:00 p.m. You do not want to wait. You do not want to wait. We are thinking about capping this off at a certain amount of people. We haven't really decided on that yet, but we are thinking of capping it off at a certain amount of people. So I'm just going to tell you, if you waste time and if you sleep on this, I don't know if we'll ever do one of this kind ever again. Not only for the price, but this particular online course. All right. I don't know if we'll ever do it again. Right. So I'm just going to tell you, you really, really, really want to get this course. I may also find out if we can make it private on YouTube and maybe do it that way too. But of course, you have to subscribe. And I would say to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our page on Facebook, follow us on LinkedIn. You want to do that because you want to keep up to date with everything we're doing. But I may put a private group on YouTube, so we can do a private group, which means you have to become a member, and then you would have to pay, right? So you'll be able to make your payment, like, I guess, in YouTube or whatever, or either once you make your payment to us, then we'll bring you to the private group on YouTube for it to be like members only, right? So many of you all are familiar with that. I don't know if we'll ever do this again. I'm very, very serious. Very, very serious. because we've never done anything this long. Never. All right. We're not, clearly, as you can see, we're not making a whole lot of money off of this. I mean, let's just be honest. Okay. But I'm telling you, if you and your family have ever at any time discussed a family business, then this is your time to do it. And you want to do it now, and you want to do it quickly. Okay? This is your time to do it. Don't sleep on it. Don't hesitate. For all you procrastinators, do not procrastinate on this. I'm telling you, don't procrastinate on this. 125. If you have 5 people, that breaks down to $25 per person. Now, the price is $125, period, flat fee. All right? So it doesn't break down into, oh, well, if I got 4, and if I got 3, and I got, no. It's $125 flat fee, and you get to have 5 people, right? That's your family in that group. You see? So we really want to help families, people. And this is something the Lord has put on our heart to do. All right? Because I would never, I would never do something that like 25 a person. I mean, we're barely making, and you all know how high gas is right now. That's barely gas money, okay? You got extended full-size SUVs like I have, and then luxury vehicles. You got to use premium. Premium right now up here is like 5. This is just Indiana size. Like I think yesterday I got, it was about $4.94 or something. The other day it was like $5.50. That means this is the Indiana side of Chicagoland. On Illinois, it's always like $1 more. That means they're paying $6.50 and $6 for gas on premium. People, this is not even gas money. I'm just telling, it's not even gas money. But again, the Lord hadn't led me to do it, I probably wouldn't do it. And as much families as I'm trying to help, again, it would still be affordable. I probably, again, at least package price, I probably did at least $49 per person. All right? So if we would have did that right, that means that would have been basically $450 if we did it at $49 per person. Do you understand how much you're saving on this course? This is not no, anytime you pay for anything, you're going to get a lot. Okay? Not just going to be like a coaching moments thing. No. Coaching moments, you enough to wet your whistle, you enough to get you started. No. This is detailed plans and things that we're going to be giving you about the market of family business, all of that. What are the best family business to start, how you should set it up, who you should put where, how much you should pay yourself. We're going through all of that. All right? We're going through all of that. I mean, every bit of it. So you want to do it, and you want to be a part of it, and you want to do it quickly. After this live, we're going to post the flyers up on all of our platforms. All right? And so once we post it, you want to click on it, click to register on that flyer, sign the form, make your payment, put all the names, be sure to put all the names, Facebook names. Because we're going to be on Facebook, so we don't know if you give us your government name and you got a nickname on Facebook, and we won't know who to add. Remember, this is a private group. We're not even public. You can't even find us. You can only find our group by invite only. So they'll have to put the Facebook names in there. I want to reiterate that. Put the Facebook names in there. All right, listen, people, I've got to go. I'm already way beyond my time. Not only just on here, I should have been gone a long time ago. Take my wife out for our anniversary. Get ready to take my daughter out. Take her shopping for an outfit for her birthday, public birthday party tomorrow, and take them to the movies tonight for her birthday. Listen, I got to go. I love you all. I'm looking forward to seeing many of you in this online group coaching session. You have probably never seen an online group coaching session of its kind, and it's the first of its kind for us. It's the first time we're doing this. This is our first group coaching session, and it's our first online group coaching session. You are going to help us make history. You're going to help us make history, and you're going to be a part of this history. You want to get on it and get on it quickly and do it quickly as quickly as you possibly can. Do not procrastinate. Do not hesitate. Do not waste time. Do not miss this moment, because it's going to be historical, not only for us, but for you as well. We want to help you, and we want to help you get to your place of success and your place of wealth. We'll see you soon. And this is AJ Hicks, the Master Coach, signing off. I do know because I studied. I researched. I did my homework. No matter how it looks. I don't has to become I do have from I don't have because I saved.